Hey, what's up? Tony from howtobuyandsellyourcars.com. And I thought this was a much needed video in the marketplace. A lot of people get hung up here. And it's a funny thing, I got an email from one of my VIP members, John, who signed up back in 2009. I'll quickly read you some of the backstory here quickly, and then I'll kind of fast forward through some of what he wrote me here, and we will get to the main question. So he sent an email and saying, "Hey Tony, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Back in 2009, I started watching your videos on YouTube. Then I purchased your F1 Auto Cash Formula system and started flipping cars. I've flipped around 50 cars since then and have never lost money on a flip, usually profiting about $500 to $1,500 per flip. Anyways, man, my question is, how can I improve my flipping business? How many hours a week do you normally spend doing this, and what can I do to get better?" I'm asking because I normally spend around 3 hours a week looking for deals. I don't live in a big city. My town consists of only 30,000 people. The nearest city to me is Spokane, Washington, which is about 2 hours away. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Spokane, Washington. Anyway, I have to make that drive every time I go buy something, because there's not many cars for sale in my area, and they ask for top dollars. I've also taught myself how to do some body work. What else does he say? So here's the problem that I'm having. I can be lazy sometimes. I'm over here. I can be lazy sometimes, and when I should be looking for deals, instead I go to the river and lay around. Like I said, sometimes I sit on a car for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm sure this is way too long, right? I found Hondas and Toyotas sell the fastest around here, as well as the 4x4 trucks since I'm in the country. I only sell around 2 to 3 cars a month, making a total profit of around $1,500 to $2,000 a month sometimes, which can get you by around here, but that's about it. I know I can flip more cars and make more money, but I get lazy, man. I need help getting my butt in gear and stop being lazy. I want to be able to make $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and I'm sure I could. I know how to do this. I know how to make money. The last few cars I flipped, I made around $2,000 profit, which is great. Now I'm sitting on a Dodge Dakota that I only paid $500 for, and it should sell for around $3,500. But even if my flips are bringing me more money, that doesn't mean I should only flip 1 or 2 cars a month. But I get this attitude of I'd rather be fishing. Then I make the mistake of going out to my local casino. I get addicted and I lose all my profits gambling. I lost $10,000 in savings last year, and it makes me so mad, and I banned myself. So basically I went broke and had no money except for this Dodge I'm currently sitting on. It gets worse. I felt like I needed a job, so I got one at a local assembly plant, and I work 3 to 12-hour shifts, and it sucks. I hate working for other people. They expect you to move so fast, it stresses me out. It's boring, and I want to quit. I only make $14 an hour too. I've been here for 2 weeks. I'm sure I'll get benefits, but I get benefits out of the free medical from the military. What can I do to improve myself? I feel like I already know the answers, but just need the motivation. So that's a deal. 2 things here. First one was, for me, was make more money per car flip, and it looks like you've been actually able to do that. The last few cars you flipped, you made $2,000. So like I was saying, instead of usually profiting around $500 to $1,500 per car flip, try to go out and set a goal for yourself. And goal setting is very important. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. But try to set goals for, instead of making 15, let's try to make 1,500 to 3,000 per flip. Okay, so if you flip 2 cars a month and you made 1,000 on average, that's $2,000. But if you flip 2 cars a month and you made an average of 2,000 per flip, you doubled your profits, right? So that's one. The second one is make income goals and stop getting lazy. Okay, and the whole reason why some people have ambition is because they have a deep reason why. Why are you doing this? Okay, you need to have a deep reason why you want to make more money and why you're doing it, or else it's not going to be important to you and you're not going to do it. Okay, so if you have a kid and you're thinking, hey, I'm going to put my kid toward college. I'm going to save an extra 1,000 a month to put toward her college when she grows up, and I'm going to consistently do it. That's a good reason why. You're going to have to sit by the river one day and figure out what your main reason why is. Why are you doing it? Why do you want to make more money? Okay, maybe you have to really tell yourself, hey, if I don't get myself in shape, and if I don't start saving money now while I'm energetic enough to buy and sell cars for profit, and go out there and be ambitious to get things done, and 20 years from now, I'm not going to be as healthy, or I'm not going to be as fit to go. I'm not going to be as motivated to go looking around at deals and flipping cars. So look at it maybe from a retirement perspective, saying, hey, if I can save an extra $2,000 a month now and add it to a fund where I'm not going to touch it, and put that $2,000 a month, that's $24,000 a year. If you keep this up for the next 5 years, you'd have over $100,000, over $100,000 in a nest egg somewhere sitting, so you could fall back on something if something ever does happen, or you could have that money invested making more money for you. That's the whole name of the game here. We want to get your money making you money. Okay, so that's the thing. You have to be ambitious. You have to set goals for yourself. So, instead of being lazy and sitting on a car, why don't you try to start setting some goals to break previous month's records? When I first started out, that's what I did, and in a matter of a couple months, I was up to 10,000 a month in profit. 10,000 a month, flipping 5 to 7 cars. I mean, that's not hard to do. Okay, and that's a lot of money in profit. All right, and you do that for a year. You got $120,000 in profit. You're doing pretty good. You're doing better than the average American out there. When minimum wage is at $45,000 to, or it's around there, 45 to 50,000. I think maybe even less annually. So sit down, figure a big reason why you really want to do this, and you have to keep yourself motivated. Even I have to. It's human beings in nature, we are just born to be lazy and procrastinate. We have to have a burning desire, a reason why we want to get things done, and force ourselves every day to just snap out of that being in a vacuum state, to snap out of being comfortable and being laid back, and just staying where we are. We need to keep striving in order to grow. So you need to set a goal. Say, hey, this month or last month I sold 2 cars and I made 3,000 in profit. This month I want to sell 4 cars and up my profit per car. Instead of making 2,000, I want to try to make at least 2,000 per flip. This way you're going to double your income. And I'm going to flip 3 cars or 4 cars. I mean, an extra car can just turn your income. I mean, you could easily double your income here. And like you said it yourself, I can be lazy. And you said it yourself again here, I know how to do it. I just get lazy. So get off your butt, set some income goals for yourself, and start breaking your own records. Better your best. You need to start making you better every day. And that's what I recommend. And that's what I do, and it's what all successful people do. Start working on your brain. Start working on your personal habits, because little habits, evolve into bigger habits, and start changing. You're going to need to want to change as well. So that's my biggest tip for you here, John. To much success. You've done over 50 cars and never lost money on a car. You must have made a lot of money off those. So the 2 things is set income goals and try to profit more per car, and I think you could easily double your income. Just imagine how things would be if you doubled your income. I know you could even triple your income. So just think of what that can give you. Think of what the results, can get you. If you tripled your income and you started saving, could that, move you into a better home? Could that get you a better daily ride? You could save up. You could start investing in other businesses, not just cars. Maybe you could pick up a house to flip and make 50 grand on a house. You know what I mean? But it's always nice to know. It's always nice to get down to the basics and know if you have to. You can buy and sell a car and make 2 to 3 grand on a flip. if you really needed to, and you know how to do that. So again, I hope you enjoyed this little video review on your question, John. I'm going to put this on YouTube because I think other people out there will really gain a lot from this. Thank you for this email. If you're on YouTube watching my video, this is your first time watching, please click like, share, subscribe. Check out all my other videos on buying and selling cars for profit. This is one of my VIP guys. John started back with me when I released my course back in 2009, late 2009, early 2010. And, he's just one of my success stories. But the mind stuff gets in the way, so let's brush up our minds as well. So check out howtobuyandSellYourCars.com to get the free bikini report on how you can get started buying and selling cars for profit in your local area, your country. It doesn't matter if you're in Australia, United States, United Kingdom. We have VIP members in Philippines, Mexico, Australia, US, everywhere. So check it out. You learn how to buy and sell cars for profit and start bringing in some extra income for you and your family. Have a great day. Check out howtobuyandSellYourCars.com. Like and subscribe. Please comment below as well. I'd love to hear from you. Talk soon. Bye.